When you were born, all right, this is going to be sounding pretty weird, but when you were born with a dick. You were born with a penis, all right? So, whatever the world is trying to make you, whatever the world is trying to push something on you, on us men, that's not you. Think of like all these movies. Think of if you've seen Gladiator, Troy, The 300, which is a sick movie. Like these shows, these movies, they show masculinity. They show the right masculinity. These days, everyone's going to be thinking, oh, but that's toxic masculinity. You shouldn't be wanting to go to war with a sword and a shield. It's like, that's what's made us men. We look back in those days, our great great grandfathers, their testosterone levels must have been so fucking high because they were looking after families. They were going to war. They were fighting for one another. You know, and of course, those movies are all old because these days they're not going to really promote that. If they are going to have a movie, it's going to be like fucking, no offense, but like some woman going to war, like a Wonder Woman. Like, fuck, that's so bullshit. Like, literally, like, think of it. It's so true. Nowadays, people expect men to be weak. People expect men to be submissive. Literally, a woman's supposed to be submissive, but they expect a man to do that. The world is so fucked up that you look at relationships these days and it's like the woman's doing everything in the household and the guy's just like going to work and being her puppet. You know, people say, oh, but it works. And bro, you don't maybe see that guy. He's maybe been so fucked up lately that that's just normal for him anymore and he doesn't even know what reality is. Like, I hate when, like, you know, people say toxic masculinity. All masculinity is toxic. It's not. Feminists are the most bullshit thing that's come through. You know, like, I've literally had this in school. I had these, like, group of feminist girls and they were fucking annoying. They'd do everything in their power just to get me in trouble. And I literally could have gotten expelled, but it was their word against mine. And, you know, with no proof, you can't really do bullshit. But it's just like people are gonna hate on you just because you're trying to do better things. Just because you don't like how the world is and, like, maybe you like Andrew Tate. Fuck. I got into so much trouble because I liked Andrew Tate at school. And I talked about him. Like, what kind of world the fuck do we live in? You know, like, the best thing you can do, and the reason I'm making this video is, once I've stopped giving a fuck about everyone, and I was like, no, fuck that. If you don't like that, I don't give a fuck. Alright? I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm not saying about, like, going and killing people, alright? We're completely different here. But it's like, pursuing yourself, becoming actually masculine. Because beta women will tell you, and beta males will tell you that, you know, masculinity is wrong, you won't get women. Bro, if you become masculine, stoic, hold frame, a guy like from your great great grandfather's era, you'll get all these beautiful feminine women. Because think about it. There's still masculine guys out there and there's still feminine, really feminine women. Now, those really feminine women are only attracted to real masculine men. Now, wouldn't it be crazy if you could get those real feminine women and not some fucking masculine girl studying like business studies in fucking uni? Like, look, jokes aside, us men, if I don't know if you, but I've always had this desire in me. I've also always had this like this feeling that I'm just for more. I've had this feeling that I literally just want to go into battle with a sword and a shield. Like, I like discipline. I like doing crazy shit. I just like doing masculine shit because it's like I feel more at home when I do it. I can't just sit around like fucking laze and just do nothing. Like, one of the most important things you can do is stand up straight with your shoulders back, become strong. I was actually walking with a old friend of mine in the city. I was walking, perfect posture, straight, shoulders back. And he was like, bro, why are you walking like that? He's walking like this, hunched over. Society has made it so normalized to make men look so weak. But in reality, when you're the one that stands up straight, you're going to be that head above the crowd. If you've seen the rat race, there's that one rat who's above the crowd, and that's going to be you. Everyone wants that rat, meaning everyone will want you. Hold your frame. Look, the things you can do to become a man, it's more the things you have to stop doing to become a man. Like, you just have to, it's this feeling you'll have inside you. Like, I've had this classmate who've always just been so like beta and pussy. Like, he's always been so just not doing anything, not trying to become like an actual man. And then they have their long hair, broccoli haircut, they do like face skincare and bullshit like that. It's like they shave their I was a victim of this actually. I shaved my legs as well, but that was for reasons of the gym. As when I shaved my legs, the insertions showed way more. But then I was like, nah, fuck, this is actually making me look like a pussy. And I felt like a pussy. Not that it just made me look like one. I genuinely felt like one. I was like, bro, God's giving me hair on my body. It's giving me hair on my chest. I'm gonna keep that. Because this is what like it's testosterone basically showing on you. And like, look, truly think about this, all right? Truly give me like 5 minutes of your time and think of this. Are real men, all right? Real masculine men, a masculine man that you want to become. Are they playing video games? Are they sitting behind a computer screen like, I gotta snipe him. Oh, quick scope him, bro. Oh my gosh, call in for reinforcements. We've got Piper 213 here calling for backup. Are they doing that? Probably not, bro. Like, I did that when I was younger, and I fucking look back with cringe. Like, I could have been grinding. I could have been grinding on my life, dude. I could have been on a mission. I could have been in the gym. I could have been chasing women. No, I was fucking chasing video games. Fortnite, like, oh. It does show. It does show between the people that play video games and that don't. Like, another thing is, do real men jerk off? Do they sit there in their bedrooms like, oh, it's gonna come out? Oh my gosh, watching like Pornhub on your phone. It's fucking like, think of your great grandfather. Was he sitting there in Cold War with his rifle, looking at like magazines of girls naked jerking off? I mean, maybe, but like, benefit of the doubt, he wasn't, all right? His wife was at home waiting for him with a pot of soup and some bread and some meat. Of course he wasn't sitting there jerking off or like playing video games. He was out there fighting for his country. Now, like, of course it sounds like bullshit and everything, but like, why do you think so many video games are out there? Why do you think so much porn is out there? Because it's literally making men less and less masculine. It's fucking men up. Now, if you're that one who just stands out, stops, bro, life is gonna be wonders for you. You're gonna get everything you ever wanted. All the fame, all the women, all the sex. You're going to be respected by people more just because you don't do the bullshit everyone else does. Just by quitting porn and quitting video games, bro, you're already going to be like so much better than the rest. Like, of course, like, we're running a race. But like, the world wants weak men. the world, I don't know, you've probably like, if you open your eyes and see this, the world wants weak men. So if you stand out, if you become masculine, if you hold frame, if you don't chase but chase yourself, bro, women are gonna be swarming you, and you're gonna get respect by more people, and you're actually gonna be becoming more successful than the others, because the world doesn't want strong men. Look what it does to Andrew Tate. Bro, they assassinate Charlie Kirk just because he's speaking about, like, don't become degenerates and shit. They don't like masculine men. So, of course, the world is going to try to get rid of them because they think that if the world is run by women, it's going to be so much better. But in reality, it won't. It's always been run by men. So why change it? Why change it? Why not keep it good as it was? It's because they're scared. They don't want masculinity. Because when men start to realize that, you know, they can do all this shit, the women won't have that much power. So of course they want women to like fucking do everything. So look, wake the fuck up, alright? Don't be a little bullshit coward. Don't be a coward right there sitting behind your computer screen like with all these excuses, but I can't do this, I can't do that. You take action and you take accountability. When there's shit you fuck up and you take accountability for, it's like, you honestly, you did that, I messed up, I'm sorry. That's gonna build more masculinity inside you than the one who makes all these excuses and everything like, oh, the cat did it or so, some bullshit. When you actually start living your life, you start taking action, you take responsibility for yourself, for your others, your testosterone will increase. Your masculinity will increase and you will enjoy your life way, way, way more. I'll catch you in the next one, brother. Peace out.